Hello. A lot of people have been talking about interest rates in general, and they say that interest rates no longer get them the kind of returns that they used to till as recent as a couple of years back. So what has happened? Why are interest rates low? Well, in economics, we don't really consider nominal rates as an important benchmark. To give you an example, suppose your interest rates that you're earning on your savings deposits are 8% and inflation is growing at 12%. So there's a net erosion in your wealth because prices are growing faster than what your money is growing. In contrast, if say inflation was 6% and nominal interest rates were 8% or 7%, then your money is growing faster than prices, right? So you're better off in future. So all of economics is actually about real variables. We are more interested in what money can buy, because that's the essence of what it is all about. So why has interest rates reduced? Why have interest rates reduced? Well, interest rates in general have reduced across the world, and a major reason is that inflation has moderated significantly over the last couple of years across different parts of the world. In fact, some countries have seen a moderation in inflation rates since numerous decades, 2 decades or so. And what happens when inflation moderates is that interest rates also tend to be lower, so that the real interest rates are broadly close to what they should be, which is around 0 to 1% for advanced economies, and for developing economies would be somewhere slightly above 1%. Recently, India had some of the highest real interest rates because our inflation rate was close to 4%, lower than 4% for quite some time, and our interest rates were still quite high. But what this essentially means is that even though you may not get the same kind of nominal returns that you were getting before, you're technically better off, because when interest rates were higher in early 2010s, inflation was a lot higher. We had inflation running in double digits. So you were technically worse off back then. But this period of low interest rates will also ensure that somewhere we see a lot of switch towards other financial assets, whether it's equity, whether it's insurance, etc. So that's also an impact that we can see, because people might feel that their money is not earning as much as it used to, even though technically they might be better off than before. So whenever you talk about interest rates, keep in mind that inflation is also a factor that you have to consider. And over the last 5 years, inflation rate has moderated significantly, which is why interest rates have moderated as a result of it.